يا من هو الله الذي لا إله إلا هو الرحمن الرحيم الملك القدوس السلام المؤمن المهيمن العزيز الجبار المتكبر الخالق البارئ المصور الغفار.
Welcome to another presentation of the Electric Mosque's presentation of the teachings of Islam, and brought to you with the compliments of the Electric Mosque's teachings of Islam by the Guyana Islamic Federation for Human Development and Religious Solidarity. And I'm your friend, your brother, Hajji Dr. Roshan. Today, I'm coming out of the normal reading of the Holy Quran and discussions that has to do with particular surahs or chapters or verses. And as you know, there are certain times I do like to take a change. I use the Bhagavad Gita, I use the Holy Bible to deliver my sermons, to create a one-world society where we must respect and love each other, holy books and religions and peoples and ethnicities. So today, I'll be reading some poems and some stories. Hopefully I can do it all 4 or 5 in this one program. So let me go into it. First one is a wisdom for human friendship. This is a powerful poem on human friendship, a poem by Professor Lee Thu Peng, Singapore Cultural Medallion winner. And it's a beautiful poem, so please pay attention. You might want to ask others to read, and you might want to share. Has to do with life and wisdom. All has to do with life, wisdom, reality. Sip your tea, nice and slow. No one ever knows when it's time to go. There will be no time to enjoy the glow. So sip your tea, nice and slow. Life is too short, but feels pretty long. There's too much to do, so much going wrong. And most of the time, you struggle to be strong before it's too late and it's time to go. So sip your tea, nice and slow. Some friends stay, others go away. Loved ones are cherished, but not all will stay. Kids will grow up and fly away. There is really no saying how things will go. So sip your tea nice and slow. In the end, it's really all about understanding love for the world and in the stars above. Appreciate and value who truly cares. Smile and breathe and let your worries go. So sip your tea nice and slow. When I'm dead, your tears will flow, but I won't know. Cry with me now instead. You will send flowers, but I won't see. Send them now instead. You will say words of praise, but I won't hear. Praise me now instead. You will forget my faults, but I won't know. Forget them now instead. You will miss me then, but I won't feel. Miss me now instead. You will wish you could have spent more time with me. Spend it now instead. When you hear I am gone, you will find your way to my house to pay condolence. But we haven't even spoken in years. Look for me now. I'm getting emotional, ladies and gentlemen, friends and family. Spend time with every person around you and help them with whatever you have to make them happy. And make them feel special, because you never know when time will take them away from you forever. Alone I can say, but together we can talk. Alone I can enjoy, but together we can celebrate. Alone I can smile, but together we can laugh. That's the beauty of human relations. We are nothing without each other. So stay connected. And I will quote the part again. Sip your tea nice and slow. No one knows when it's time to go. That's one. There is no writer whom I can give credit to for these words. It was not written by me, and I want that to be established, my beloved dear friends. By the age 35, you should be smart enough to realize this. Someone makes 10 times more than you in a 9-to-5 job because they have more leverage with their work. Distraction is the greatest killer of success. It stunts and destroys your brain. You shouldn't take advice from people who are not where you want to be in life. No one is coming to save your problems. Your life's 100% your responsibility. You don't need 100 self-help books. All you need is action and self-discipline. Unless you went to college to learn a specific skill as a doctor, an engineer, a lawyer, you can make more money in the next 90 days just learning sales, which is human development. No one cares about you. Stop being shy. Go out and create your chances. In other words, make your world, make your success. If you find someone smarter than you, work with them. Don't compete. I repeat, if you find someone smarter than you, work with them. Don't compete. Smoking has zero benefit in your life. This habit will only slow your thinking and lower your focus. And 10, comfort is the worst addiction and cheap ticket to depression. Number 11, don't tell people more than they need to know. Respect your own privacy. And 12, avoid alcohol at all costs. Nothing worse than losing your senses and acting as a fool. Same thing goes for ganja and psychotropic drugs. Keep your standards high and don't settle for something because it is available. Fly for the sky. The family you create is more important than the family you come from. Train yourself to take nothing personally, to save yourself from 99.99% of mental problems. And so that 15, I repeat, the lost wisdom on this sheet. Train yourself to take nothing personally, to save yourself from 99.99% of your mental problems. There's no writer for that, dear, beloved, divine friends, family, brothers and sisters. And now for the third one, a message from a CEO of the famous phone company called Nokia. And Nokia was the first phone I had and many of us had in this country. It was one that could take a licking and still keep ticking. You could throw it on the wall, you could use it to defend yourself, you could throw it on the ground and it would still work. But something happened to Nokia company. The wisdom is good to know. So I'm sharing it with you, beloved divine friends, family brothers and sisters. Nokia CEO ended his speech saying, "We didn't do anything wrong, but somehow we lost." How did he lose? And the company lost. And we'll get that knowledge here and in its conclusion of this page. During the press conference to announce Nokia being acquired by Microsoft, being sold out, Nokia CEO ended his speech saying this: "We didn't do anything wrong, but somehow we lost." Upon saying that, all his management team, himself included, teared sadly. Nokia has been a respectable company. They didn't do anything wrong in their business. However, the world changed. Their opponents were too powerful. Many came after them, including Samsung. They missed out on learning. They missed out on changing. They missed out on adjusting. And thus they lost the opportunity at hand to make it big. Not only did they miss the opportunity to earn big money, they lost the chance of survival. The message of this story is, if you don't change, you shall be removed from the competition. It's not wrong if you don't want to learn new things. However, if your thoughts and mindset cannot catch up, with time, you will be eliminated. Conclusion. An explanation, and I don't know who wrote this and sent it out, but I picked it up on the internet. Conclusion. The advantage you have yesterday will be replaced by the trends of tomorrow. You don't have to do anything wrong as long as your competitors catch the wave and do it right. You can lose out and fail. To change and improve yourself is giving yourself a second chance. To be forced by others to change is like being discarded. Those who refuse to learn and improve will definitely one day become redundant or useless and not relevant to the industry. They will learn the lesson in a hard and expensive way. Beloved divine friends, family, brothers and sisters, and now for one that's personal, they say it's for men, but I say it's for men and women. For it is not only men that have pain and feelings and hurt, but also the women, our mothers, our sisters, after God, our Creator, the mom, the woman. Listen well. This message I got again through the internet, and it says, ladies, addressed to ladies, here are the facts you have to know about men. And I have seen a lot of ladies make these mistakes. But I say also, what about the ladies, the men who make the mistakes? And then they forget about the ladies and not paying attention to the ladies. And it's not just women to men, but I say this message refers to men and women. But it's addressed really, ladies, here are the facts you have to know about men. Every male, including a little boy, has the instinct to detect disrespect and dishonor from your words and actions towards them. Men feed on honor and respect. They value it over food. Do all you like to a man, but don't touch his respect and honor, and I say it to women also. Men hate when they're talking to you and you're talking back at them. In other words, be a good listener. Maybe the man trying to tell you something and you are not listening. You're telling them your story, and therefore he will just get up and walk out, or it will create a fight. Smart men will get up and walk out, feel sad that he can't make his point. But then there are women also who needs to make their point, but they must have their time. He hates it when he's talking and you are walking away. Men hate to be challenged by their wives. Challenging him is stirring up the beast in him. That is unprofitable for you, woman. Men can do anything for their peace of mind, even if it makes them look like a coward. When a man loses his peace at home, his life is about to relocate to another place to seek it with anyone who can give it to him. And that is dangerous. When a man is complaining about a particular thing, he has reached his breaking point of endurance. Do your best to pay attention to that thing and find a way to help him. When a man is talking to you, he needs to be silent and pay attention to him by focusing on him. Your calmness can make him reduce the tone of his voice if he is shouting at you. The silence of a woman scares a man naturally. He can do anything just to make sure he finds out what went wrong. What is wrong? What is bothering you? Did he make a mistake? Are you in a mood? Tell the man. And in this case, the husband. A man is never too busy for the woman he loves. What a man wants from his woman after everyday activities is peace of mind when he gets home. Keep the issue away from him till he has been refreshed with food and a warm, cool bath. Whenever a man gets a gift for his woman, it means he has thought about her deeply before doing so. A man is not always far from his investment. He either carries it in his mind or he goes with it everywhere he goes. And in this case, it is his woman, most likely his wife. A man is not always far from his investment. He either carries it with him in his mind or he goes with it everywhere. Men love to have marital relations. Women love lovemaking. This must be understood. Men shed the most tears and honest tears after children, since they rarely show emotions. And lastly, every man you see has a baby side of them that yearns for deep pampering and petting. That is why we call them babies, and in some cases, for some women who are smart and wise, my big baby. Dear friends, family, brothers and sisters, these are thoughts I thought that I should share them with you, and that you would share them with others. I therefore put it on the Electric Mosque Teachings of Islam. It will be published on YouTube, and it will be shown on local television. It will be on Facebook all over. And I ask you all to share it with all of your friends and families, everyone with and without families, even the youths. Even the youths who will grow up one day to be men and women, who needs proper fathers and mothers as an example. Remember, some parents quarrel and fight in the home. Something to the point where there's a violence or a pelting, and it's not only the man always. And the children see, and they believe that is the way of life. And the mother and the father abuse, and they curse, and they attack each other. Something in the most vulgar of tones. And I have seen children, family, who are close to me, where the children became like that. Just like the parents. And I've seen children who witness parents living in dignity and honor, and if there is a difference of opinion, they could sit down and talk with the children or go alone and discuss the difference of opinion. I've seen that as well. And I've seen children who see their parents fight and beat and pelt, and the children become the same way. I've seen parents who, or fathers and mothers who will curse the neighbor and fight the neighbor and quarrel with each other, and the husband and wife fighting, and the children will become just like that. So extremely similar. So we are the example to our home, to our children, to bring that beautiful vibration in our home and in the community, and to spread joy and peace and love. Dear friends and family, brothers and sisters, let us remember, we are the ones who must become the example. Let us live together in love and dignity in this beautiful country of Guyana. The example has been shown by our Excellency President, Dr. Irfan Ali, as a gentleman, a family man, a dedicated man to his wife and to his children and to the peoples of this country. And as a father to the nation, our Excellency President Dr. Irfan Ali, who talks only positive and good things and show a beautiful example in the country for all of us to follow. So friends and family, brothers and sisters, let us live together in respect with all ethnicities, all races, all religions. All peoples are important. All religions have great knowledge and wisdom, and many in various religions like to show that there is a better. But I say no, they are all beautiful. They are all wise and endowed with intellect and wisdom and knowledge. And we can learn from all the faiths and from all of the holy books, my dear, beloved, divine friends, family, brothers and sisters. I will do a little recital chant, as you're aware. I will stretch my hands out for those of you who like to touch it. I will bless you, and then I will go to a small reading for the rest of the minutes here, taken from YouTube, of a famous chapter of the Holy Quran in a most beautiful recital that peoples of all religions love. So as I'm closing, my peace and love to you, myself, my family, and to you, friends and family, in the Electric Mosque's presentation of the teachings of Islam. La ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah. I touch you. Those of you who say you like to touch me, then touch me. Remember, this is electricity. We have electricity, and no one understood what was the electric mosque. Now they do because of COVID. La ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, Muhammadur Rasulullah. I touch you. I bless you. I bless your water, those who say they like to hold a water to listen. For this chant is full of power and blessing from the Creator and Lord. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. O Lord, bless our President, Excellency Dr. Irfan Ali, our Vice President, our Cabinet, our government. Bless our country. Bless the sky that brings forth water and nourishment in the seas, and the waters that bring forth nourishment and oxygen, and the grass and the trees that bring forth the fruits. Oh, dear beloved brothers and sisters, I pray for each one of you, your good health, your children good health, your peace and your calm. And for those who have to go, and you have to go, then certain things we have no power over. So may the Lord accept you in peace and joy. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, La ilaha illallah, Allahu Akbar. I blow a holy breeze unto you. Wallahu Akbar, walillahil hamd. Subhanallah, Subhanallah, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, ilaha illallah. And so, brother, I now go to Surah Ar-Rahman, a recital of one of the most magnificent chapters of the glorious Quran with translation, so you can get the meaning of what this beautiful chapter is saying from the mouth and the words of the Creator and Lord. Thank you and farewell, French.
الرحمن علم القرآن خلق الإنسان علمه البيان الشمس والقمر بحسبان والنجم والشجر يسجدان والسماء رفعها ووضع الميزان ألا تطغوا في الميزان وأقيموا الوزن بالقسط ولا تخسروا الميزان والأرض وضعها للأنام فيها فاكهة والنخل ذات الأكمام والحب ذو العصف والريحان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان خلق الإنسان من صلصال كالفخار وخلق الجان من مارج من نار فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان رب المشرقين ورب المغربين فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان مرج البحرين يلتقيان بينهما برزخ لا يبغيان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان يخرج منهما اللؤلؤ والمرجان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان وله الجوار المنشآت في البحر كالأعلام فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان كل من عليها فان ويبقى وجه ربك ذو الجلال والإكرام فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان يسأله من في السماوات والأرض كل يوم هو في شأن فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان سنفرغ لكم أيها الثقلان